Oh, honestly, why must it always be the uniquely uninspired who always strive for such drama? You've destroyed such charming architecture, and for what? The inelegance. A shame I can't take out my frustration on the brains of this operation. I suppose you'll have to do. Well, let's not waste time pretending this isn't going to be humiliating for you. You were what? Attempting to catch me unaware? Now look at you. Oh, don't strain yourself, darling. That futile twitch in your eye is the only part that's still under your control. The rest belongs to me. Not permanently, of course. I'm not that cruel. Though between you and me, I thought about leaving you behind to chase after your cohorts. A living monument of poor decision-making. Perhaps a cautionary tale. You'd certainly make for better decor than most things here. But no, not yet. Because despite your thoroughly suboptimal resume and your inane internal monologue, I do find you still somewhat useful. I imagine it feels strange. The stillness, your muscles, your nerves, all suspended within a simple thought. Do you know how tedious it is when a stooge forgets their place? I mean, really, what did you think would happen? That you'd throw yourself at me and what? Knock me over? Run into me like some meathead linebacker from your favorite team? Please, I can hear your every thought, my dear. Have you never dealt with a telepath before? What are they teaching nowadays? Not mental fortitude, that's for certain. You're like an open book. Before you so much as took a breath, I felt that surge of adrenaline flood your brain. I suppose that is what passes for bravery for someone like you. Bless your heart. And of course, beneath all that bravado and misguided loyalty to someone who sees you as nothing more than a body to throw at us pesky mutants, there it is. A flicker of desire. Yes, the one thought you attempted to bury. You are not subtle, not even slightly. And trust me, when your scrambling mind starts imagining things I wouldn't ever consider doing to someone so unremarkable, I take notice. So yes, I know you find me beautiful. They all do. And now, of course, you're ashamed. You're trying desperately not to think about it. That never works, darling. Trying not to think of something is a wonderful way to think about it very hard. It's not your fault. Not really. I have that effect on people. That's what makes me so dangerous. That and being one of the most powerful telepaths in the world. You never stood a chance, I'm afraid. It's almost funny, really. But I shouldn't be so cruel. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm allowed to be a bit cruel, given the current situation. You did play a part in interrupting my evening. See, I was having a rather lovely glass of wine and a perfectly dreadful conversation with a Blue-furred colleague of mine when the alarm sounded. Then, instead of wrapping this mess up neatly as I would have liked, I end up with you attempting to charge at me as if you're some sort of brain-damaged rhinoceros. Yet none of that is all that different from my day-to-day. Do you want to know what truly bothers me? The waste of it all. You simply could have stood aside. You could have lived out your sad little existence skulking about in the shadows of tyrants. Instead, you chose this. You chose to be an obstacle, an inconvenience at best. And I do loathe being inconvenienced, darling. Don't get me started on your boss. Honestly, what was he thinking? Clearly it wasn't much, or he wouldn't have darted away at the first sight of me. I wonder, did he practice that fun speech in front of a mirror? Oh, behold the glory of humanity as we drive off the mutant scum that infests our city. Now you, fetch me a coffee from down the street. Cartoonish bigotry has left me feeling parched. I've worn shoes that are more intimidating. Apologies, my dear. We should be focusing on you, not the absentee. Now, while your body is under my control, it does give us ample time to talk. I need information. We should start with the simple things. Where is he hiding? Vermin always prefer to crawl back into their hovels when a formidable hunter steps in. And secondly, what is he planning now that his initial attempt failed spectacularly? Now, remember, it's best you don't lie. Your thoughts aren't all that different from a cheap perfume, loud and just as offensive. In other words, I'll know. I always know. If it helps, you won't have to speak. You can't. All I need you to do is think of the answers. How easy is that? You don't even have to lift a finger. Now be a good lackey and tell me exactly what I wish to know. There. That wasn't so hard, was it? Cooperation looks good on you. Far better than spineless devotion to uncaring fools, at any rate. But here is the part I want you to remember. I'm going to let you go now. Not because I am merciful or, heaven forbid, kind. That's much too dull. No, I'm releasing you because I want you to live long enough to understand the colossal mistake you made today. You crossed my path and will live to tell the tale. Consider it a gift. You will not be getting another. Is that understood? So go on. Scurry back to that fool you're beholden to for some reason. Tell him the White Queen is no longer amused. And if I do happen to see you again, well, you might be interested to know how quickly I can tell your brain to shut down completely. You wouldn't feel a thing. And be sure to wipe the drool from your chin, dear. It's unbecoming. A good day to you, darling. Did you find this audio delightful? If so, then you mustn't forget to subscribe to the channel. Or perhaps this left you wanting more? Then why not order a commission of your own? You can do so by visiting anagomi.com/commissions. That's all. Run along now.